Hey guys, and welcome to a gameplay and review of a game called Pine for the Nintendo Switch. So Pine is a open world action adventure simulation game set in a world of Elba Mare, and you take on the role as a young boy named Hugh, who is part of a human civilization that has been secluded from this actual world. So now you kind of live on these high up cliffs, excluded from everything else that's going on in the world, and you find out that you're actually part of a lesser species in the food chain. You actually aren't at the top of the food chain. There are so many other species who are competing for this top kind of food chain level to be like the leaders of the world, and there's always going to be battles between them. So there's multiple villages of different types of people, and you'll have to explore this world. You'll have to trade with these villages, fight through some of them because you can't be friends with all of them. If you're friends with these ones, you're enemies with those ones. There's a lot of diplomacy going on, and as your human race, you actually need to try find yourself a new place where you can set up village. At least you're trying to search this for your species who actually kind of want to stay living up on their weird cliffs, but you have to actually go out in this world, and there'll be lots of enemies and different things, and you'll see battles going on everywhere, and you get to actually pick what type of battles you want to get into. Some of them you'll just see someone and they'll attack you, but if you raise your friendship with that village by donating into their donation box outside of their village, you can actually become friends with them and only have to deal with regular aggressive monsters out in the wild. So when I first opened this game, it has a really long load time. You'll wait like 2 minutes. That's probably the worst thing about this game, is that there is a long ass loading screen. So try not to die, guys, because it takes long. But what you will enjoy is the way how smooth the game feels. It literally feels so fun to just run and jump. It just feels so, it flows. It feels nice to actually run around in the world as this character. It has that enjoyable simulation of just exploring the world in a fun way. As you're playing the game, you'll realize that you have to actually do a lot of crafting, and with crafting it comes with a lot of picking stuff up off the ground, and you have to kind of be very cautious with what you pick up. Especially early game, there's so many things that you're exposed to that your bag will actually get full almost immediately. You're like, I have all this stuff and I can only craft two things, what the hell? And then you'll find ideas, which are crafting scripts to create new things, like a bow or something, things like that, where you strengthen up your character with new gear so that when you fight things, you'll actually fight them a lot better. Now, this game isn't actually hard. The combat is actually relatively easy. When you're fighting someone, you'll get your dodge, your kind of dash. You won't get any deflect or a block until you get a shield. But for the most part, you can actually just dodge as an enemy comes towards you. Just dodge them, attack them. Sometimes they'll glow red and they'll jump at you, and you can also just keep dodging them, make sure they don't hit you. And then once you actually do hit them, they do slow down with their attacks quite a bit. So if you end up just dodging to the side of an enemy, you can whack the crap out of them, and it's really fun to just beat someone up who's actually really strong that you need to hit them 20 times. But it actually feels quite easy to do it. I mean, I'm not the greatest combat player, and I can still feel badass when I kill things in this game. I did, however, struggle with the combat system in with regards to the camera, because the camera goes really weird sometimes. Sometimes it locks on and it does this weird moves too slow, or if you're near a wall or anything, it will clip through the wall and or the ground. It just gets odd with the camera angles. I don't know if it's just me getting used to actually playing with this camera angle and having to change it, because it's very sensitive. So when you're in a combat situation, things just move really quickly. Apart from that, most of the time you'll actually spend exploring and looting and crafting in the game to kind of build reputations across the different villages available in the game. You're going to want to be very careful with who you kind of pick with a village. Kind of pick a village right at the beginning that you want to be friends with, and kind of just work your way around there. I ended up actually exploring a lot of the world, and my god, did I get lost. I tried to follow a map marker across the world. I ended up swimming for 10 minutes to get to one, and then I had to go all the way back because that wasn't where I needed to really be at that stage. So some of the quests can be a little too ahead in your future that you shouldn't actually focus on right now. Some of them you actually should read the text description and focus on things that are in the now and not things that are in the later, because some of them are discover a vault village far away, and I go there and it's yeah, you need to be really good friends with these people. I'm shit, I don't have enough stuff to give them to make them friends yet. But overall, the game is very enjoyable on the Switch. It plays really smoothly. The worst thing is the load time, and honestly, if you can get past the load time and just, just let the game load, go out, get a drink, come back, everything will be perfect, as long as you also don't die. I mean, it's hard to die in this game, actually. You get hit quite easily, like, all the time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this game, if you've played it before, it is available on PC, Apple, Linux, and the Switch as well, so yeah, let me know if you guys have played it before, and what's your opinion. Thanks for watching.